Okay, so I did see Superman for the second time, and let me tell you, any nitpicks and issues that I've had with this movie the first time I watched it, that second viewing chipped those flaws, those nitpicks, to where they're hardly there, to where I'm hardly having an issue with the movie. And another role that plays into like my experience with it is the crowd. They were eating it up. I mean, they were at the early screening, but the second time, man, they were enjoying it. They cheered more than the crowd did with the early screening. And that's where I want to get to why I feel like this movie is very important to me. The more I think about it, the more I'm loving it. I'm glad I got those nitpicks out of the way, and as opposed to burying them down, like I do with other movies that I love. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to see what I didn't like. I don't want to do that. Just let me enjoy the movie. Here, I was able to really, okay, let me come to terms of what I felt could have been better or whatever. I did that. That's out of the way. And it's to the point where I don't care anymore. Because, I mean, all the positive feedback this movie's getting, that, I mean, as we're like the day after opening day, which is Friday, the 11th, July 11th, um, I'm seeing more positive feedback than negative and mess. I've seen a few people go, okay, I don't know, this wasn't for me. But all that positive feedback is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing to where I dare say there are even people who love this movie more than I do. I mean, that's not saying that I love it any less, but people are just like, this is amazing. And I'm continuing to absorb all this hype, all the love that it's getting, all the praise for many, 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 many years after I fell in love with this character. As I was growing up out of my childhood into my adulthood, back when I was a child, there like when I was getting around to the point where I would start going to movies, there was no Superman movies coming to the big screen. Superman was never coming back to the big screen through my childhood. That crushed me a bit. I'm like, I would have loved to have seen that. And then we get to 2006, which is Superman Returns. That's like the first movie that came out where I was able to go see. I mean, Superman 4 doesn't count because I was still kind of too young at that time. But, and I'm like, I want a Superman movie like how everybody was back in 1978. I want to have an experience with Superman like that. Superman Returns was not it. Man of Steel was not it. And I do adore those movies. I mean, because I adore the character. But this movie, this movie, this movie is that experience. I can say that with flying colors, no hesitation. I don't work to where I can stick with those words, even with my dying breath. I let everything sink in. The flaws that I did have, got them out of the way. They're hardly there. They're just like there, but it's like faded where you like I can barely see them anymore. Like this movie is the Superman experience that I've been waiting for, to where I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the cast. I'm enjoying how they're portraying their characters, and I'm in the theater filled with people who are eating it up. So that's why this movie is truly important to me. And that's why this is the Superman experience that I've always wanted, that I wish I always had. I wish I had as a little boy. And I'm glad I have that as an adult, as I'm still breathing and still have a clean bill of health, that I was able to get in there and enjoy it. Like, I enjoyed it the first time, but I enjoyed it even more the second time. And I plan on seeing this again and again and again and again and again. And there's no doubt that my third experience, I'm going to be in there like even more giddy. Even if I'm with a crowd that is not as energetic as the second time I saw it, I'm going to be the most energetic one in there. Where I'm just like, man, what an experience that was. To hear them roaring with excitement, like mostly in the third act, man, I feel bad for anybody who had a theater that was not that fired up. I'd say go watch it again. Very likely you'll be with a very energetic crowd. Man, this movie is living up to the hype the more I'm thinking about it. The first time I'm like, I don't know if I'd call this movie of the year of 2025. But the more I think about it, after I absorbed all the positive feedback and I enjoyed this movie even more, I have no reason not to call it movie of the year. I have no reason not to. Man. I can't wait to see it again. I really can't wait to see it again. I'm loving how much love Superman is getting. I know people love that guy back there. It's a no-brainer. The fact that they took a bold move and not went with that guy first, right over my shoulder, and they went with Superman. Like, we're going to start this with him. And people are embracing him. They are embracing Superman. I don't think he's gotten this much love with him being on the big screens since 1978. And I wasn't even alive then. So this is basically my 1978 Superman experience. That's basically what I really asked. That's like the one thing I truly asked for in life. It's like, I want to have that experience, because I'm jealous of all you motherfuckers who got to see that movie back in 1978, of how brand new that was and how that game changing that was. Man, this movie basically is a reminder that the genre still has something to offer. 1978 showed you that this genre can be cinema, that it can provide a masterpiece. This movie reminds everybody that the genre is not dead. Not when you tell these characters right, when you got actors who portray them beautifully. You stick to a formula like this, then we can keep the genre alive for many years to come. And I'm going to get into some spoilers, so you may want to turn off the video here if you have not seen it. If you have not seen it, what are you doing? If you have a spare time, you have time to go to the movie theater, don't see anything else. See Superman. I'm telling you, go see Superman. See it. Now that I've watched it the second time and I sunk in the twist with Jor-El and Laura, I walked myself into that denial. Like Lex Luthor altered that message. I mean, I'm pretty sure he did, but apparently he didn't. Apparently, at least right now, he didn't. Where that is a twist, like where that's really what Jor-El and Laura said, where they hope for Kal-El to go over there and rule Earth and basically be the ruler of Earth. And, like the human beings are simple and yada yada, rule over them. And basically bring a new era of Krypton with multiple women. I mean, I guess that's what the rest of that message implied. I mean, I'm in the middle on that because still, after all of that, after Clark discovers that, he still chooses, like, no, I'm choosing my own path. I'm choosing to stay the good man that I once thought they wanted me to be. The man that Jonathan and Martha Kent raised me to be. And that's what makes him Superman, is that he can overcome anything that comes his way. It can beat him down, but he doesn't stay down. That's what makes him Superman. And I like how they handled that, where the whole depower thing, how they brought more humanity to him. Yeah, we see him go through a lot. We see him struggle. We see him getting beaten black and blue. But he doesn't stay down. He overcomes all of that. And that's beautiful that everyone's cheering him on. Like, just as much as, those people in Baravia did, where they're cheering him on, cheering him on, cheering him on. Man. Wow. What an experience. This is a character that means so much to me. To see him getting this much love, man. Like, and then I jump on YouTube and I keep seeing more people going, yeah, this is it. Superman is back. DC, like, we are back. The genre has life. Back, like, there's, like, it's breathing life again. I don't want it to be that once in a while epic meal. Like, let this be basically showing you there's the road. This is, like, to make good stories, to make great movies, great superhero movies. Walk that same line that Superman laid out. Man, this is amazing. I love all the cast. Like, I love how they brought their characters to life. I can't wait to see this movie again. I truly can't wait. James really cooked with this movie. I still would have liked it to have been longer, but I'm not being a whiny little bitch when I'm watching this movie. I'm enjoying what I got, and I'm confident that we're in for something. Like, if you keep it up, just like you did with this movie, we're in for a good treat. This was a beautiful hot meal, and I'm looking forward to see what else we have along the way. Man. What a time to be alive. What a time to be a Superman fan. Man, oh my gosh. What a time. What a time. We'll have this guy back here. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the DCU. But he's been in the spotlight. He will be back in the spotlight, but this is Superman's time. Sorry, Bruce. This is Superman's time. Go see, man. If you've seen Superman already, go see it again. Come on, it screams replay value. Go see it again, because you know I'm going to. I love this movie. I love it. I fucking love it. That's it, guys. Man, feel free to talk in the comment section. I mean, like, did you enjoy the movie? If you didn't, I don't know. That's your loss. But all right, guys, let me get out of here. What a time. What a time. Superman is back. Yeah.